Oh, hello everyone. Hey, Yi-Sheng, I saw you there for a while. Let me just adjust this a little bit. You guys hear me? Somebody's mic is crackling.
Oops, sorry, that was me. Yeah, I'm having the live stream happening also from
Oh,
YouTube.
hello everyone.
A bit
Hey,
lag.
Yi-Sheng, I saw you there for a while. Let me just adjust this. Oh shit, I think we have a problem. We probably have to go off. Somebody's mic is crackling.
Oops, sorry, that was me. Yeah, I'm having the live stream happening from YouTube.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, welcome to the SPORE Art Salon virtual edition. Yeah, so we have Eugene here as well. Eugene, can you say hi?
Hello.
So basically, how this works is that we have all our featured artists, online with us, and we were supposed to be on gallery.sg, but apparently, it's got an adverse reaction to Mac platform, so we couldn't make it in time, and that's why we're here. But we still have a lineup of stuff for you, and we have Kitty, who is part of Sealionwoman. She's gonna do a music performance with Kai, who's going to be on the cello. You'll see later. And then Kitty is based in she's in London right now, and Yi-Sheng as well. He's in Norway, and so you guys know Yi-Sheng, right? And we also have Ryan, who is on his way in. I think he's stranded outside the studio. He's trying to get in. And then we have Paul, who is our Singaporean visual artist who's going to be featured today. He has quite like a interesting performance for you. And he's gonna show you around his studio, and then there's going to be music and I think a bit of video as well. Yeah, maybe I'll let Eugene say a little bit more about his project, gallery.sg. Eugene, over to you.
Oh, hello, everyone. Um, yeah, so the reason why we're here is because the webcam function didn't work on Mac computers. So we decided a lot of you guys are on the Mac, so we can't just cancel out half the audience. That's why we are on here. But afterwards, we can all go to gallery.sg and have a party and hang out. Actually, I'm in gallery.sg now. If anybody wants to go and check it out, you can. But still, you should stay tuned to this live stream. Okay.
All right, and now we'll hand it over to Yi-Sheng. Yay!
Hello, everyone. I'm currently in Norwich, which is 2 hours north of London, but is still the most Ulu place imaginable. I'd like to. I'm doing a creative writing course here, and so wait. Can you see me on? Can you see me on Google on the YouTube? I don't seem to be there. Sorry. Can you guys see me? Hello? Oh, all right. Yeah. I can't see myself either. Okay. Is that better? So, wait. Okay. I think it's working now. All right. I've got a tiger onesie which I bought from Primark, and I have something I'd like to read for you called a Fishing Village. Fishing Village. They say the city never sleeps. Not true. Once a year, on the hottest day of the year, when the air shimmers off the mirrored skyscrapers like pale flames, when reservoirs sizzle and air conditioners spontaneously combust, when grass cutters flood their protective masks with the salt of their foreheads, and bankers pull at their funky ties and sticky pantyhose, then even the best of us can do nothing else but set down our heads and snore. All over the island, cashiers at their conveyor belts, surgeons in their ORs and sisters in their meditation cells, gamblers at their baccarat tables, firefighters on their poles, CEOs on their boardrooms mid-PowerPoint, even the discipline mistresses in detention rooms and the sergeant majors in parade squares, even the maids hanging out laundry on bamboo poles and pilots cruising at 36,000 feet. Even they stretched their faces, put up one arm, then the other, folded into a makeshift pillow, and curl it up in place. Even they know that enough is enough is enough. And while they snooze in dreamland, the bob 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 of the tide somehow jerks, the shoreline sinks, and the seas around the island drain to reveal fresh sand, new shells, and bleached corals. Like a boudoir curtain drawn sideways, the waters expose new nakednesses, ancient horseshoe crabs and turtles scuttling amidst ugly oil derricks and trawler nets. And there, in their huts of shipwrecked flotsam, are the orang laut. They are the original fisherfolk, they who lived in the little rows of the island, housed in houseboats, their generations extending back for centuries before the settler folk came. They who were brown and sleek and healthy, fed on a fat-rich diet of slippery, bright souls. They who swam with the squid and fucked with the dugongs. They who wrote nothing, claimed nothing, built nothing, knew nothing save for themselves, So the white man, yellow man, Java man, Indian man came. If the historian should wake now in the nest of her office, lined with stacks of books and microfilms, then she would tell you the fate of the city's tribes, drawn into the commerce of the global emporium. She would say how they made their homes in the swamps, chopping mangroves for heat, while their wives sold fruit and beeswax to the collared sailors in the bay. How they drifted away, dying of smallpox, or sharing their blood with the landlubbers, scaling multi-story flats, and popping their timesheets in punch cards. She, how could she when she naps, peaceful as a corpse? Besides, they look different now. See how the scales have grown at the edge of their lips, how fins adorn the fringe of their toes, and whirlpool eyes and navels. See how their nostrils flare in amazement at the sunlight, mistrusting it as an alcove of water. But with a blink, they recall their duty. Clambering into their sampan, they gather their tools and wait. Then the wind rushes in, and like long balloons, their boats are aloft, hopping across the air into the city, coasting through the mighty towers and steelworks, mere meters above the ground. Sparkle as their bark narrowly miss collision with construction cranes, concrete walls, playground equipment, abstract statuary. They clench their knuckles as the wind blows them higher, higher, flipping them wave-like stringless kites. The sun bakes their skins and they laugh, the quiet gurgling laughs of those whose years outnumber any heap of salt grains. And they bask in the open air for a moment, gazing with wistful bliss at the land below them, all spiked and grey. But the sun is high and can go no higher. They must set to work. Before the hour is out, the harvest must be complete. So they throw out their nets, and what nets they are, knotted from the finest of silks, more nimble than any worm or spider might purge from her belly. And they cast out their hooks, and what hooks, smaller than sharper than the spark in the eyes of an unborn child. And these which fall, they fall into the laps of those of us sleeping below, at their desks and their workstations. They fall into our mouths, but we do not wake. We do not catch hold of these hooks and ride them heavenward to say hello. We only toss our heads, smiling undisturbed, as the magic covers us. But something is caught. Their nets become heavy. Their fishing lines taut, and we frown a little as they reel in their bounty from above, as if in our unconscious slumberland something has been irrevocably lost. The boats of the Orang Laut drift back downward. The waves blanket them as they pass. The sky cools a tip, and as if on command, the city awakes. We gaze downwards at our hands, guilty that we have allowed ourselves this lapse of judgment. We reproach ourselves, privately promise it will never happen again, that it was not in character, that no one noticed anywhere. Therefore, it never happened at all. We ourselves shall forget it by the morning. Anyhow, nothing has changed. And look, our work is not even halfway done. Below the oceans, they laugh at us, rustling the depths. They count and celebrate their spoils. But we shall pay them no heed. Whatever has happened, we are convinced we are none the poorer. We can afford to be magnanimous. We are wealthy sons and daughters of industry. And if something has been taken, we are sure it will not be missed. Thank you. Yeah. Over to you, Olivia.
We escape from hypnos, past the garbled nonsense in our heads, past memory of the day in review, past the scheduled events of the day to come. We drop off mental radar, radio silencing self-talk, fall into darkness, each of us appearing in our own psychic dream center, interior spaces, houses, and fields. I follow a light from outside Orion, heading towards the odd cloud. I'm signaled to enter the unidentified gate. I slip through the slipstream, descend with tunnel light. My astral feet touches ashen ground. I dream alive in a pool of mirrors, reflecting the turmoil of past men, past selves parading in private purgatory. This wounded child is a ghost, wandering burning lands, coming face to face with darker selves. The skeletal lord is the body of illness, containing the majesties of failed moments, of tortured hours consumed by drugs and regrets, crime and anger, of violent words used against fragile souls, of hearts broken on pedestals. There's acid rain falling in the distance, stripping down monuments of meaninglessness, stripping down towers of meaningless proportions, eroding the faces of kings who once ruled with hearts of stone. A jaundiced sun suspends all belief, glowing like a false prophet, a beacon of trickery, leading the faint-hearted astray. The mother sheep is searching for her children, circling sepia skies, touching heaven but never entering. There is both silence and wailing, movement and waiting. She drifts in this sulfuric world. She offers me solace, sweet nothingness, solitude, but I want none of those. I only want to remain as myself, one with this universe. No matter how foreign or Hadean this is me. This is where I belong. This land is not mine. This planet is not mine. This body is not mine. Did I just arrive or did I just wake up? I remember no roads, no dreams. I remember no night. But I remember time, and it wasn't human. The early sun is paused in perpetual grey, and I know its heart is weak, a nuclear retardation, solar slowly powering down. Everything is turning into winter. This world is not turning. I find 2 Chinese men in this house with no lights. They explain to me the trouble with clocks, a strange agreements with time. No one can tell me the right hour. I'm caught between the spectrum of 8 a.m. and 6:30. It could be this or that. Hands moving backwards, one imposter face calling bluff on the other. Some clocks fast, some clocks slower, as if the ebb and tide of their batteries differ. I know I'm awake, but it feels like a dream. I need my cigarettes. Finish them all, the smoke of prior life, bits and histories vanishing in white. It's too damn early, even breakfast stalls are still getting ready. Yesterday's papers twisting in the wind. Pinned and under dirty double-decker bus, the driver is sleeping. Paper is opening up shop, but only halfway. Phase by phase, section by section, parts of a body warming up. Is pulling out platforms on wheels, a mobile snack bar of expired sweets and packs of moldy corn flour crackers. I see a wall of cigarettes. Unknown brands, yes, that is what I want for my future. The smoke machine is also a time machine, building long distance in your eyes when you inhale, exhale, growing ancient and further with every breath. He points out little black boxes and I read the labels in Spanish. 360 Pingya. I do not know this currency, but my head does the math. Just 2 times 2 and you get euro. He says most people buy more than 1 pack of cigarettes to stock up. So cheap. But I can only afford 1 special box to be buried in. I'm back in the house of clocks, battling time. The sun is in bed with delirium. In some weird quarter of my tundra mind, I know I'm waiting for the woman who does not breathe. The air in my chest is an unusual thing. Something about the gas along my spine. Pins and needles. Bumps on my skin. Strange shape of bones. A layer of fever. Like a microwave aura. Heat around my neck. Headphones hot about my ears. I'm listening to my prior life. A film obscured by white fog. A crushed cigarette box. Maybe this Spanish brand will be different. It smells different. It burns different. Its height and radius more suited for shorter humanoid beings. I need fire, but the sun is still in bed with the chills. Must have been all those pills speaking to me, telling me that these words are not mine. These thoughts are not mine. This language is not mine. I remove the image of the eye to find the image of the baby. Secret chiefs speak of oniric activity, repo deities luring cats along the lorong. Temper proves I'm not a Senang man, 16 syllables short. Pasting paper words on swing doors, spastic boys shocking curly girls in dinner jackets and murky skirts. Debate team lines up in rows of two about to stake their cause. I'm late for submitting thesis to a Majapahit. Secretary is unsure of his surname, his whereabouts. I must leave by 6:30. What time is the deadline? I have handwritten manuscripts but not in my hand. Foreign curves and imposter colors. I've forgotten the actual prints. Arranging Discord pages on a hotel chair. A black woman is telling me how she spiked the pens with black Coca-Cola sugar. Her teammate is tasting it furtively. His overcoat tightening over his body. Pages are missing. Return to the restaurant by neon light to get them done. Scrawny boy in Chinatown drops fried rice on damp roads. He curses the mall he came from. Picks up what he can, balancing crispy fries, 2 drumsticks, 3 drumlets, and a small potted plant on hardcover coffee table books stolen from libraries. Murmuring as he returns heavy-handed to the singing lounge. Abstractedly, I know the painted-faced dolls are there in their sequins and glossy men belts and jewel-crusted garters. I help arrange rather than gather the remains of this street-side disaster. Yellow silk mounds flattened and tucked into corners of tents and stages, balancing detached blocks from a broken bench into a wooden box. My heaven has no plans for hurrying me up. KTV has enough for the family. In mid-work, I abandon the stream of thought, papers fully and comprehensively missing. Nighttime in full swing. Everything and nothing is at once happening. Thank you. Back to you, Olivia.
Can we have applause? It's weird. It's kind of weird that we can't have applause here.
Yay! Okay, now it's to Kitty.
Hi. Sorry, we're in the Singapore Art Gallery right now. So, okay. So, my name is Kitty, and this is Ty, and this is Ethel, our double bass. Okay, so basically we are Sealionwoman, and we're going to perform a few tracks for you.
Round fire lights it, the fine three brothers, the irrational, instant, irrational. Round fire lights it, the fine three brothers, the irrational, instant, irrational. Where's our dear sister? Where's our dear sweet? Where's our dear sweet sister Carrie? Don't despair. I have always been there. Silence the world, sleeps the birds, sing silence. And still three brothers fear rational, instance irrational. Where's our dear sister? Where's our dear sweet? Where's our dear sweet sister Carrie? Don't despair. I've always been there. I see you. I hear. Why? So this next song is our own interpretation of the Cole Porter song "In the Still of the Night," and it's one of our favorite songs. Well, it's one of my favorite songs. In the still of the night, as the world lies in slumber. In the still of the night, as I gaze from my window. In the still of the night, as the world lies in slumber. In the still of the night, as I gaze from my window at the moon in its flight, with thoughts so straight to you. In the still of the night, as the world lies in slumber. And the moon in its flight, my thoughts so straight to you. In the still of the night, as the world lies in slumber. All the times without number that I say to you, do you love me as I love you? I am alive to be a dream come true. All of these dreams of mine get out of sight, like the moon going dim, the moon of the hill, and the chill still of the night. Like the moon going dim, and the rim of the hill, and the chill still of the night. And the times, all the times without number. All the times without number, all the times without number that I say to you, that I say, do you love me like I love you? I am alive to be my dream come true. All of these dreams of mine fade out of sight, Let the moon going dim in the rim of the hill in the chill. Still, let the moon going dim in the rim of the hill in the chill. Still of the night. Enter the room. She don't like them much. Let's enter the room. She don't like them. Enter the room. She don't like them fingers, and she begs, bring me, bring me. Bring me clementine, bring me clementine, 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 clementine. Balconies bounce round the room. She don't like them. All the pills parade the room. She don't like them. So she makes all the girls. She makes all the girls parade the room. She don't like them. So she whispers in my ear, and cold, stale breath begs, bring me, bring me, bring me clementine, bring me clementine, bring me clementine, clementine, oh, oh, clementine. Hey, thank you very much for listening. We have been Sealionwoman, and we will see you at Gallery SG for the after party. Oh, do you want us to do some more, Olivia? Encore. One last song? Let's do Black Coffee. We're gonna do Black Coffee next as our final encore, and then as soon as we finish this one, we're moving on to Daniel Beck, who is a phenomenal artist.
And after that, we will see you at the after party.
I'm feeling mighty lonesome, haven't slept a wink. I watch the door and walk the floor. In between, I drink black coffee. Love's a hand down. I'm hanging out on Monday in this window room. Now I'm talking to the shadows. 1 o'clock till 4. And Lord, how slow the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee. Since the blues hit my eyes, I'm hanging out on Monday. My Sunday dreams too dry. Now a man is born to come a-loving, and a woman is born to weep a friend, to stay at home, and tend her loving and drown her past regrets in coffee and cigarettes. Now I'm moaning all the morning, moaning all the night, and in between it's nicotine. How much harder to find black coffee below as the ground. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy till he come around.
Great. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for listening. See you later.
Yay! Yay, Kitty! Yay, Sealionwoman! Hello! Hello! And that brings us to the end of the first virtual SPORE Art Salon edition. yeah, that was really nice by Sealionwoman and Paul and Yi-Sheng as well. It's really unfortunate that Ryan cannot join us today. Oh, defeated by technology. But we're gonna have an after party, and before I'm just looking at the other webcam streaming before we go off. And for the rest of you, would you guys like to say goodbye? More Art Salon edition. Uh, yeah, that was really nice. Monkey Line Woman, and Paul and Yi-Sheng as well. It's really unfortunate that Ryan cannot join us today. Oh, defeated by technology. But we're gonna have an after.
Hello, so guys, you can go to gallery.sg now. It is gallery.sg, and then go download the new client, and then we can all meet there and walk around the virtual world together and have an after party with free flow wine. Not virtual wine, but yeah. So I'm already in the gallery, so you come in and say hi once you've downloaded the gallery client of gallery.sg. Yep. Back to Olivia. You wanna close the show?
Yi-Sheng, do you want to say goodbye to them?
Okay, bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Sorry, I had to turn one of my mics off between YouTube and my Google Plus.
Okay, I think we've pretty much lost everyone. But thanks for coming to attend this virtual gallery, virtual edition of SPORE Art Salon. We'll be back at Artistry next month in a physical space. So see you then. Or see you later at gallery.sg. Bye.